Twohey broke the New York Times story on Harvey Weinstein. She wrote about it in her book, She Said, with Jodi Kantor, and she's now an NBC News contributor. Also with us this morning, our legal analyst, Ari Melber. Good morning to both of you. There's a lot riding on this, obviously, for Harvey Weinstein, his very freedom, Meghan, also his reputation. But there's a lot riding on it for example, the women we just heard from, for the MeToo movement in general.
Oh, that's right. I mean, their expectations going into this trial are so high. Harvey Weinstein helped ignite the MeToo movement, and many supporters of that movement are going into this trial waiting to see if the criminal justice system can deliver justice to women, to victims. But it's really important for people to understand that this is a narrow case.
And that brings me to Ari Melber, our lawyer here. I mean, talking about something at large, reading about it in the newspaper is so much different than putting on evidence in a criminal trial. There are two accusers who these charges are surrounding, and then there are other accusers who are being permitted to testify to establish a pattern or practice on the part of Harvey Weinstein. But this is not a slam dunk for prosecutors.
The most important part of this case is what you just identified, that prosecutors have won a victory thus far. It's not a quote-unquote he said, she said. It's a he said, they said. And with multiple accusers and witnesses, the question will be, does the jury hear enough from them? Do they believe those individuals more than the attempt to poke holes in their stories?
Yeah, but there are emails that the defense team has obtained from these accusers that they will put on Meghan to show that perhaps this is a little bit more of an ambiguous situation. Can you tell me about that evidence?
Sure. The defense has already produced emails that Weinstein had with the anonymous accuser, the woman who he allegedly raped. Emails that continued after the alleged attack. They appear friendly. They were ongoing. They even appear romantic at times. And so while many of Weinstein's accusers have said that because they were aspiring actresses trying to work in the entertainment industry, continued to have friendly contact with him after their alleged violations, the defense has said that this is proof that he did not commit any sex crimes, that these encounters were consensual.
And the flip side to that, of course, is these other women who are going to come forward and tell their story, including Annabelle Shior, a very well-known actress. In any criminal trial, the question is always, will the defendant himself testify? Can you imagine any scenario in which Harvey Weinstein takes the witness stand?
The only scenario for that would be Harvey Weinstein overruling the advice of counsel, who are strenuously going to tell him to stay off the stand. We see him here. He's been using a walker recently. He had surgery. They're trying to make him sympathetic. He has been anything but sympathetic in the times when he has spoken out.
All right. Meghan Twohey, Ari Melber, thank you very much. I know we'll all be watching this week. Appreciate it.